Well, hi folks, it's about time to get some of these shallots out now because they're absolutely enormous. They're still growing away strongly, but there's just no need for them to get any bigger, and the odd one is starting to throw up a little seed head, so we'll get them out because, like I said, some of them are getting absolutely huge. If I just pull this one out for a start, can you believe that is a single shallot? These are the variety called Elista, which I've tried this year instead of the Zebrun, and they have not disappointed. So we'll get the old tripod set up and get them all lifted up so I can get them out before it starts to rain, and so they don't put a big growth spurt on and all start to split. But if they're anything like that, then we should have a fair old crop. Right then folks, let's get these out. There's all sorts, there's doubles, triples. People say, oh, why do you yank your onions out? I've got really loose soil and they just come out. I'm not pulling the root plate off at all. But just look at the size of that. Oh my god. Oh dear. Could do with a few more, a bit about that size. Yeah, these are a variety called Elista. Like I said, last year I've grown Zebrun for years and years. But last year they were an absolute nightmare. Didn't even grow properly as seedlings. And I've heard a lot of people have the same problems. So I thought I'd try a different variety. And like I said, I've tried these Elista, and so far, so good. They're a similar sort of shape. If you look at that, that's the same sort of shape as a Zebrun, sort of longish, elongated shape. But they're certainly as big, if not bigger, than the Zebrun. Although they've not got the orange, sorry, not the orange, the sort of reddy colour to them. I don't think that would make a lot of difference. But so far, it's looking pretty impressive. So I'll get the rest of these out, which might take a while. And I'll show you what we've got at the end, because I've planted 4 rows of 20, and there's some with doubles in, so there's 80 at least, so there's probably 100 lots. So we'll get on and get them out, and then I'll show you what we're up to at the end. Right, I'll just show you this clump here. This is a clump of 4. So that's with 4 seedlings in one module, and they're all 4 together, and they're absolutely enormous. So the amount you could possibly get by multi-sowing these would be absolutely astounding, because look, they're as big as the biggest. So there we go. Anyway, we'll keep going. So we've got the last few now, and as you can see, well, possibly with the camera, I'll bring the camera in a bit closer. I've never ever had a crop of shallots anywhere near as big as this, even when the Zebrun were doing the best. That is absolutely stupendous. I'll just go and get the camera and I'll show you. So we'll get the camera off here and I'll just show you what I've just pulled up. And when you consider that a lot of them are this big, which must be £half a pound nearly, it is absolutely astounding, the size. And the smallest I've got a few little runty ones like that, but that's about it. And they're a perfect size anyway. But just look at that, folks. Absolutely amazing. So if you want a good, reliable, well, so far for me this year, shallot variety, a giant shallot variety from seed, and if these store as well as there's a brun and tastes as nice, then you just can't go wrong. And try this variety, folks. It's called Elista, and I think I got these from Marshall's as ever, and they weren't dear, maybe £2 a packet. So there you go, folks. That is pretty astounding. So I'll see you later. Happy shallots. See you.